Good evening, everybody. It is March 18th, 2024. I am the New World Order Survival Guy. Um, I just want to talk about for a little bit what the hell is happening to this world. What the hell is happening to this country? Are we being spoon fed so little at a time that it's not waking you people up? There's no more time. You have to prepare, you have to prep, you have to get ready the best as you can because this world is going to be flipped. Like, quick, like. What can you do about it? Get ready. You got these tax funded invaders that are completely funded by our tax dollars by the old doofuses in the White House. These freaking puppets that are trying to take down the United States. And they will. I mean, who's going to do anything about it? So, I just letting you guys know, prepare. I'm warning you, I'm telling you, prepare. Because it's going to be savage like in this world coming up real soon. We're on the brink of a World War III. We're on a brink of a complete takeover by these invaders that's coming up through the border. You know, they're trying to restrict our firearm rights, our Second Amendment. Why now they're talking about these invaders coming up to the borders? They have gun rights. They don't need anything to get it either. Isn't that sabotage, right? That's sabotage. That goes to show you right now that what this gov is doing to us. Like I've been saying, it's all about the dismantle of the United States, dismantling the world into a chaotic planet where they can bring in and rush in the New World Order. Russia, China, United States, Israel, I mean, virtually all these countries are in on it together. They want to wipe us out. And in the meantime, our soldiers, everybody's soldiers, are being played like fools. It's not our military personnel's fault. I mean, they're being duped and coerced to fight these banker wars into Russia in this New World Order. They want a complete order. They want to control everybody. The only way they could do that is do some reduction of population. You can. I still ain't got a computer yet. I wish I could show you some stuff. I've been doing tons and tons of homework, and man, I'm telling you, you could believe me or not, but I'm telling you, prepare yourself and your family now, because it's gonna get sick. It's gonna get nasty. The only thing you can truly do is stock up, prepare, get whatever you can to defend yourself. Ammo, ammo, ammo. I'm telling you, it's coming, and everybody's in on it. Everybody, China, Russia, everybody is in on it. They're all on the same side. They have pawns. They have useful idiots. And all it is suicide missions. That's all it is. Don't have your kids join the military. Don't do it. You're not fighting for the freedoms of the Americans. You're fighting for the bankers' world takeover. Like I said, I have much up respect for the men and women that serve for the United States military. I really do. You know, just don't do it. It's like World War II and so forth. It took a couple of years for them to really get into that full-fledged battle of World War II. That's what they're doing here. Just because it's a slow moving, and a lot of people are like impatient, like, oh, if it didn't happen right away when they're talking about it, it's not going to happen. That's bullshit. It is going to happen. And meanwhile, other stuff is happening. Everybody's pawns to them. Our military is pawns to the government. They're pawns to the people that run the government. They don't care about you, obviously. If you just wake up and look what they do, they don't care about our military soldiers. We have to band together. We have to wake up our neighbors. Point out the obvious. Point out the things that are actually happening. Ask them, does this make sense? How they're letting in these tax-funded illegal invaders, and then having hundreds of billions of dollars funded in their housing, free medical, free schooling, vehicles, gift cards. I mean, they're just showering them with gifts. But a lot of them are also trained. They have facilities around this country where they're actually training them. And a lot of these people are being trained before even they come to this country. Meanwhile, we're looking at August 1st in Colorado, here in Colorado, like some massive gun ban that's supposed to happen. That's supposedly going to ban all Armalite assault weapons. I mean, this has shotguns, rifles. I mean, and they go in detail with all this, anything that takes any type of those weapons that takes a magazine, but then they're gonna allow these invaders to come in our country and acquire firearms, no questions asked, no ID, no social, nothing. Doesn't that tell you something? Doesn't that freaking tell you something? What the hell are they doing to us? If you don't know, you need to wake up now. You need to wake up right the hell now. It's going to get bad. It's going to get real bad. In Oregon, they are banning small farmers. And I mean small farmers like having your own chickens. This is the goal. They don't want you raising your own food. They don't want you having Second Amendment rights. They don't want you collecting rainwater. They don't want you to badmouth and go against the narrative of what's being put out there to the public. Can't question nothing. Department of Homeland Security, they have a whole list of crap. Go look on their website. If I had a laptop, I'd show you the letter that they put out. They're virtually trying to ban everything. Freedom of speech, Second Amendment. They don't want you, they want to ban independent journalism. They don't want any narrative or any truth put out other than theirs. They only want sheep. Stupid sheep. Just shut up and go out like a bitch. And the sad part is most of you don't even care. That's the sad part. You're going to be the downfall of this world. Because you're a chump. I know there's a lot of you out there that, the hell no, they don't want this. And wondering what you could do about it. That's not the people I'm talking about. I'm talking about the people that just don't care. That just bow their head down, tuck tail, and keister what they feed you. Do you people see what they're doing to us? Every aspect, out of every corner, they're deteriorating everything. Our rights, our cities, our counties, states, country, traditions, they're deteriorating the whole world. Like I said before, they're doing this to every country. For how many decades have they been letting in these people from other countries come into France and Germany and Netherlands, They've been doing that for decades. And what has it done to their country? When they get pissed off or something, they get their country flipped upside down. Sexual assaults and murders and everything else goes through the roof. and they get very little to, if any, repercussions. Now, that's what's happening here. And most people's like, oh, that ain't going to happen here because Americans are proud and we don't put up with no BS. Americans got Second Amendment. Americans can speak up. You know, we got the First Amendment. We got the Fourth Amendment. We got the Fifth Amendment. The Ninth. I mean, we're good. We ain't going to let this shit happen to us because we'll throw down. Don't look like it. You know, ever since 9/11, they came out with all these new agencies, these federal agencies, you know, in the name of protecting us from the terrorists. We know where the real terrorists are. We know where they're at. You know, the whole thing was a false flag operation. And that's what you see today is it's all false flag operations, you know. They want to strip us of our liberties in the name of protecting us at a cost. What are you going to do? Protest? Ain't going to work. You're going to write the lawmakers and the governors and everybody else letters and give them phone calls. Not going to work. I'm telling you, everybody's bought and paid off for that means the shit that you could, you know, with your normal rights of doing to make a difference. It ain't going to make a difference. It ain't going to make a damn bit of difference. The only difference anything's going to make is if everybody sticks together and bands up and say, hell no, we ain't freaking doing this shit. No, you guys are all corrupt. You guys are all trying to destroy the United States and bring in this communism crap. It's beyond communism. It's the takedown of this world and bringing in this whole satanic New World Order thing that's going on. People need to wake up. I mean, and all we do is sit in there funding this crap with taxes, which is illegal. You know, people that collect taxes, you know, they ain't even from this country. You know, it's a private corporation. I believe they're housed in Puerto Rico or something like that. But they're not a legitimate federal entity of this country. Taxation is theft. You know, what it says in the Constitution about tax and all this stuff like that. No, that was meant for federal workers in Washington, D.C. only. Not for us. It's, you know, it's not for income tax for the labor that we do. That's not what that's for. So, you know, it's like a voluntary thing. But we pay these taxes. I'm guilty of it too. You know, I'm guilty of it too. These people are thieves, man. These people are robbing us of everything. Who the hell said that they can give our money to these invaders that come in? Who the hell said they can take our money to send to these foreign countries, you know, we the people, by the people, for the people of the United States of America are supposed to be in control. Government is not meant to control us, but they distort people's brains through early childhood that says different to their own educational system. They control everything. See what you could do with all that money? You could buy everybody off, do anything you want. It's not about money for these elite people. And elite, I don't mean Biden and Trump and all them. No, those are just puppets that are in it for the money. They want the money. The people that control the govs are in it for control and power. They already got the higher hierarchies throughout the world. Now they gotta dive in like vultures and take out the people. They want this damn world for themselves. They don't want us, they're just using the useful idiots. Useful idiots come in many shapes and forms. You know, they use it to persuade public opinion, but in reality, they're going to be taken out like the rest of us. You know, um, these wars that are coming up. I mean, they're talking about nukes, and they're I don't know what it's going to be like. I mean, they're threatening Biden, saying we're like a hair's ass away from World War III. Everybody's calling it, and, I know something's coming because I know what the plan is. How exactly is it going to go down? I guess we're all soon to see. Because I watch a lot of these guys on these channels. They give these deadlines, and it's just those deadlines come and go. And so, I don't know. I know one thing for a fact, that they're taking down America and they're taking down the rest of the world. And they will use war amongst tons of other things to achieve that goal. Like, just look at America with the invaders and um, what they're doing for these people. Look at their attitudes when people film them coming across the border. They're on a mission. They're not immigrants that just trying to raise their family and stuff like that. I mean, most of these people are on a mission. In all these countries, all these leaders, every bought and paid for puppets are in on it. This is an evil world controlled by very evil people. People, I beg you, please get prepared. I am warning you, get prepared in every aspect possible, because it's coming. It don't matter which puppet is in the White House. Anybody that's going to be president of the United States is going to be a freaking puppet. It's an absolute puppet. Everything's corrupt. You know, most citizens are corrupt in their brain. We got a lot of good people, and I admit there are more and more people that are waking up, especially when you got the government doing scandalous shit. You know, basically seeing how the fluoride is working on people's brains. But they're being so bold and putting stuff out because they know it's basically a point of no return. What am I going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Not a damn thing. Nothing. They don't care anymore. They got everybody so bought and paid for, and these people coming in the country are little pawns that are going to rot us from the inside out. Then they're already taking care of the economy at the same time. With Joe Biden wanted a $7.3 trillion spending budget for all kinds of stuff, giving hundreds of billions of dollars for these invaders' housing alone. You know, giving them everything like they just won the damn lotto, like there's some, you know, it's obvious that they don't care about the people. Obvious. Wanting to get rid of all animal products, meat, dairy, everything by 2035. They don't want us eating real food. They want you to eat laboratory food, Z-bugs. I mean, you got these invaders, and now they're talking about a skyrocket and measles and stuff like that. So are they going to be the excuse for another forced jibby jab? You know, what are they going to come up with? They're always up to something. There's always an agenda for everything that spews out their damn mouth. And we're being attacked from all angles. From the people in power at the Pale House. I mean, obvious is obvious. It's not just because some stupid guy is president or something like that. No, this is an agenda. They know exactly what they're doing. They'll put some dumbass in the White House that pretend like he's just a senile turd brain that, oh man, see, if you guys would have voted Republican, then we want to have that, and you know, wait till Trump gets in. No, you know what? If Trump gets in, he's going to do the same shit. Just pay attention. He's going to do the same shit. He ain't going to do a damn bit of difference. If he wasn't a part of this puppet establishment, then he wouldn't be in there. yeah. He's one of them rich dudes too. That was bailed out of a lot of his financial downfalls by the Rothschild banking. So he owes them. He owes them, and he ain't gonna go in there and do anything for you. He ain't gonna do a damn thing for you, but strip you of more of your liberties and continue the crap that everybody else does. You can't just take his stupid word for it and go ahead and held your head up high and not pay attention to exactly what he's doing and what he does and what he's about. Oh, Trump the Christian man. You really freaking think that dude's a Christian man? I mean, come on. They all have to play that game when they go in office. I mean, look at Hillary and Bill. They did that same shit. Oh, we're going to church. Oh, we're president. Oh, so we're going to church and we're going to film it so you guys think we're Christians. You guys stupid or what? All these people are evil, man. All of them. And they use all these organizations, these federal organizations, these federal law enforcement agencies to control everything. Like I said, after 9/11, I mean, look at all these new agencies that pop up. And still here, still growing. You just paying tax dollars to fund your own demise. You have to get ready, people. You have to wake up. You have to wake other people up. You know, it's just how you do it. Some people are just lost causes. I get that. I run into a lot of them people. They're just lost causes. You know what? Let them go ahead and take a dirt nap or whatever they're going to do for the outcome that's coming to them because they're worthless anyways. I mean, you know, but real people, you know, maybe start out slow them. Just show them some of the facts out there, man. Just and you're not gonna get that from mainstream media. You're not gonna get that. Just look up art. Just pay attention to what is being put out there. You know, now Biden says we are basically a hair's ass from World War III. Yeah, everybody calling it World War III, World War III, but it's been out for like 6, 7, 8 months, and people are like, well, you guys were talking about that 8 months ago, and still ain't seen nothing. You conspiracy theorists and all that. It's like, dude, like, it takes a while. It'll be here. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. They need this. This is a big one. You know? And then they got all this other crap like this. April 8th. The solar eclipse. You know, I don't really know what to think about that. I've been reading a lot of stuff about how people are already pre-declaring state of emergency and all this, and I'm not going to try to convince you guys of anything because I mean, I really don't know what to make of that. What people, you know, since when do they have all this scare tactics and stuff like that for an eclipse? Never, you know, I'm almost 50 years old. I've never even heard of any type of crap like that from an eclipse. but now it's spewing all over. Um, I guess we'll just see, right? But just be prepared. I mean, it wouldn't be nothing for the eclipse in itself. I think they'll just use that as a false flag narrative to do something. But we'll see. You know, you got 100 different people saying 100 different things about it. I don't know what to make out of it. I can't really come to conclusions with any answers on that. But, you know, I say be prepared, but you need to always be prepared. Never stop preparing. Because they have plans for this world, and it's happening right now. Um, you know, get your supplies, get your food and water, get your medical supplies, get your fuel, and most of all, get your knowledge of how to survive. Get your knowledge on anything that you can. Um, that's the only way I see that anybody's gonna come out of this. And it may not do no good in the long term. But if that's the only option you got, you know, you got to do it. You know, you got to fight to the bitter end. And I don't mean, you know, pop, pop, pop. I don't, you know, you got to defend yourself, but I don't mean going out and doing something stupid. I mean, just fight for your lives, stock up on whatever you can. Everybody has interpretation of prepping and survival, so do for you and your family what you feel fit. Um, it's coming and it's coming quick. It's just like a big nasty avalanche that's just like snowballing to bigger and bigger and bigger issues. I mean, um, you know, China's talking about coming into this war. They're prepping up. They're giving official, okay, we with you, Russia, against NATO and stuff like that. It's it's just a little heads up for the people that they're basically saying, hey, we're telling you this, we're telling you this, we're telling you this. People just ignoring it because they're so sick and tired of hearing for like 30, 40 years, 40, 50 years about the Russians are going to attack us and the nuclear war with the Russians and the Cold War, all that. You know, we've been hearing that one for a very long time and none's ever happened. So most people are kind of exhausted from even hearing that crap. But this isn't the same as the Cold War. This is all about the New World Order. And they have a lot of different things that they're utilizing for this. And if you just open your eyes, put down your stupid cell phone, unless that's the way you look at certain information, but what do you see around you? I mean, if you're in the bigger cities, what do you see happening to your neighborhoods? I mean, homelessness is through the roof. You know, it's not people getting into camping more. It's people losing everything and forced to be homeless, and not to mention the millions and millions and millions of people they're letting across the border, enticing them with money and this and that, they're buying some of them housing and stuff like that, but most of them, they use up their money pretty quick, expecting to get more, but then they're delayed or denied. So now they take onto the streets to rob people, and which is no big deal in their country. So they come over here, and it's like devastating to us, to most of us. Get ready to kick some ass, man. I ain't letting nobody mess with me or my family. You know, we got to band together. I mean, I know a lot of these street gangs out there, you know, they're not going to let these foreign invaders come in here and start forming gangs and start taking over the street gangs in this country. They ain't, dude, come on. You know, how notorious some of our street gangs are. I mean, it's going to be a bloodbath, is what it is. It's going to be a bloodbath. So, and then plus all the diehard American people, um, people that love their country, like I do. Yeah, I love my country. I just hate the people that run it because all they do is, just tear us down. They're just, they're not elected. None of these people are elected. They're selected. Okay. These Bilderberg groups. Um, there's many others. I don't want to get too vocal about that because I don't want to take this video down again. I already had like 3 taken down. Didn't even get to post them. But yeah, they select these people that you see in there. Nobody's gonna vote these idiots in. Now Trump, I mean, you probably get a lot of people that vote him in, but I mean, no disrespect to Trump supporters, but man, you guys been fooled, man. You guys have been fooled. Just wake up. It doesn't matter who you vote for because it's going to be whoever they want in, anyways. If Trump does come in, I urge you guys just to pay attention to every detail what this boy does. I paid attention all last time. He is corrupt as hell. The only thing patriotic on him is his mouth. He has everybody else fooled. Oh, Hillary's going to jail. She didn't go nowhere. She didn't go nowhere. He didn't do nothing. He just throws a couple snacks to people and people just eat it up. Like, oh yeah, yeah. Well, he's not part of the system, and come on, man, come on. Anyways, if he's in office, just pay attention because I'll be right there. I'll be right there pointing it out, and I'll damn sure have my equipment by then, and I will gladly point out everything. Everybody knows Biden's an idiot. I ain't even really got to point that out with him. It's self-explanatory. I mean, he's just a tard, man. Straight up. He's just a goon. Yeah, he could barely even stand up. I mean, he's like worse than Bush. Bush was like illiterate, couldn't even talk. He looked like a freaking munchie. But anyways, yeah, that's basically all I have. Just pay attention, stock up on everything. Just get prepared because it's going down. It's going down, and it ain't gonna be nice. Um, you know, I care about everybody out there. I just want everybody to be safe. I just want us to band together. I want to have a show about how to connect with like-minded people um, without basically being tracked by the feds and stuff like that. It nothing nefarious, just people um, in your area that don't know how to connect with like-minded people. They really need to unite, meet up, have a plan just in case. Um, and I don't see much of that out there. I mean, they'll have like stupid face recognition book or something like that the feds are just eating it up, and people think they're slick and all that stuff by putting this stuff out there like the feds ain't sitting there watching it. So that's all I have for you tonight. I took a few days off, had some stuff I had to do, but I'm gonna try to keep on putting more videos out. So that's it. You guys have a good night and stay alert, stay focused, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.